Every day, many people wake up tired before the day even starts. Some are fighting battles nobody can see. Some are trying their hardest, but success still feels far away. Some are carrying family pressure, money problems, loneliness, rejection, or the pain of watching others move ahead while they remain stuck in the same place. And after failing again and again, a dangerous thought slowly enters their mind. Maybe I am not good enough. Maybe I will never make it. But life does not always test the strongest people. Sometimes life tests the people who are already tired. My name is Ravi Shankar, and today's story is about a small camel who taught an entire desert what it truly means to never give up. This is the story of the camel who saved the desert caravan. Far beyond the great golden dunes, where the hot desert stretched farther than the eye could see, there lived a young camel named Zayan. Zayan was different. While the other camels were tall, powerful, and strong, Zayan was smaller than most. His legs were thin, his shoulders were narrow, and whenever he walked, he seemed slower than everyone else. The older camels carried heavy goods across dangerous deserts. Merchants trusted them, travelers admired them, children pointed at them with excitement, but nobody paid attention to Zayan. And when they did, they laughed. Look at him. He walks like the wind will blow him away. That camel will never survive a real journey. He was born weak. Every word entered Zayan's heart like a tiny stone, not enough to break him, but enough to hurt. Still, every morning before sunrise, Zayan woke up and followed the older camels. He watched carefully. He studied every movement. How they carried heavy loads, how they walked across hot sand, how they stayed calm during long journeys. And every day he tried to become like them. But every day he failed. One morning he tried carrying a small sack of supplies. After only a short distance, his legs shook. He stumbled and fell face first into the sand. The other camels laughed loudly. Another day he tried walking across a steep dune. Halfway up, he slipped and rolled back down. Again, they laughed. Days became weeks, weeks became months. Failure followed him everywhere. Yet every morning, he tried again. One evening, after another embarrassing failure, Zayan slowly walked away from the village. The sky was glowing orange. The setting sun painted the dunes with golden light. The desert wind moved softly through the sand. Zayan sat alone beside a large rock. His head hung low. For the first time in a long time, he felt tired inside. Not tired from walking, not tired from training, tired from failing. As he sat there quietly, he heard slow footsteps approaching. Step, step, step. An old camel appeared. His name was Karim. He was the oldest camel in the desert. His body carried scars from countless journeys. His eyes looked calm and wise. Karim sat beside Zayan without saying anything. For a while, both of them simply watched the sunset. Finally, Karim spoke. "Why are you hiding here?" Zayan looked down. "I am tired." Karim nodded. "Of walking?" "No." "Then what?" Zayan swallowed hard. "Of failing." Silence filled the air. The wind continued blowing across the dunes. Then Karim smiled gently. "Tell me something, young one." Zayan looked up. "Do you know why the desert respects camels?" Zayan shook his head. Karim pointed toward the endless horizon. "It is not because they are fast. It is not because they are strong. It is because they keep moving when the desert wants them to stop." Zayan listened carefully. Karim continued. "The desert burns your feet. The sun steals your strength. The storms blind your eyes. The loneliness breaks your spirit. But a camel survives because it learns one thing." "What thing?" Zayan asked. Karim looked directly into his eyes. "Keep walking." Only 2 words, yet they felt powerful. Keep walking. When you are tired, keep walking. When people laugh, keep walking. When you fail, keep walking. When nobody believes in you, keep walking. That night, Zayan could not sleep. Those words stayed inside his mind. Keep walking. Again and again, keep walking. The next morning, before the first light touched the desert, Zayan stood up. He trained alone. While others slept, he practiced. While others rested, he walked. While others laughed, he stayed silent. And when he fell, he stood up again. Days passed. Weeks passed. Months passed. The truth was painful. He was improving, but very slowly. He was still weaker than most camels. Sometimes doubt returned. Sometimes he wondered if the others were right. Sometimes he stared at the stars and asked himself, what if I never become strong enough? But each time, he remembered Karim's words, keep walking. Then one morning, something unexpected happened. A large group of merchants arrived at the village. Their leader stepped forward. We need camels, he announced. The journey ahead is long and dangerous. Immediately, the strongest camels were selected. One by one, they joined the caravan. As usual, nobody chose Zayan. He stood quietly in the back, trying not to feel disappointed, trying not to let it hurt. Then suddenly, one merchant pointed toward him. That one. Everyone turned. The small camel? Yes. One merchant frowned. He is weak. Another shook his head. He will slow us down. But the leader studied Zayan carefully. Then he smiled. We need every camel we can get. Zayan's heart started racing. This would be his first real journey, a real chance. A chance to prove himself or fail again. The next morning, the caravan began moving. The village slowly disappeared behind them. Ahead lay only endless desert. Golden dunes stretched across the horizon. The sun rose higher and higher. The journey had begun, and none of them knew that soon a storm would arrive, a storm that would change Zayan's life forever.